Hello and welcome back to MudRunner, guys. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Frog's Almost Menace Buggy. Now, this thing is on a different level, at least appearance-wise, than any other buggy I've really ever seen before. And not only did I want to show you guys around it, but I also wanted to show you both of the versions, and one is rear steer and one is not. Now, if you take a look at this thing, obviously it's a rock bouncer style buggy, but it's styled in a very interesting way. You can see with the bodywork and the way the cage has been formed. But the really interesting thing is how you sit right here and the engine is right there and the intake is like right in the passenger seat. Now, there's a lot of really cool modeling on this thing, and it really goes to show not only the quality and time and effort that was put in, but, like, just how beefy everything is. I mean, look at that freaking front drive shaft. The thing is absolutely insane. Now, what's also really cool about this is that it's also an independent suspension, or an independent front suspension buggy, and you can also see you've got a couple of LED light pods tucked away in the front of the rig there. So, with all that being said, it has no add-ons, it doesn't have anything like that, it's just all business. And as we can see, this one is the rear steer version, and then the other one is the standard version. We're actually going to drive the standard version first, and we're going to drive the rear steer version second. So we'll go ahead and get this thing fired up. This is my very first time ever driving it, so I have absolutely no idea how this thing is going to perform, how it's going to respond, but look at the size of those rear coilovers. It's pretty quick. It's definitely pretty quick. I feel like with the independent front suspension, it should probably handle decently well, which should make it pretty good in the high speed sections, and it should also make it pretty good coming down off of jumps. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to get used to the way it handles. I definitely think it's probably a little bit more of a race buggy than a crawler buggy, but again, whoa my god. Alright, well, gotta be careful about jamming it into high gear, because I feel like if I do that again, it's probably gonna flip me over and send me in a, like, zillion different directions at once. But this is like half throttle in high, and it's, yeah, I would say Menace is definitely a good name for it, because it doesn't really give a crap what's in its way. Whoa! You had to give it full throttle there, otherwise it was going to flip over the other direction. Oh, I'm trying to feather it to see if I can keep it in high. Oh, I can! Dude, I can! I haven't really ever driven anything here that was able to stay in high gear all the way through that section. Oh, it's great over the bumps with the independent front. It's awesome over the bumps. Oh, holy save. Oh my god. It would have gone over, like, frontwards. It would have front flipped if I had stayed out of the throttle. The only reason why it was, like, even remotely okay was because I floored it and got the front end to kind of pull the back end back down. Oh, right into the barrier. Okay. It handles great. It just, you have to, whoa! What? Well, that was probably one of the most ridiculous, like, catches I think I've ever had. Trying to keep it in high, but it's almost too fast for a tight section like this, because whenever it actually gets going and it really kind of gets into the groove of high gear, it takes off. And you have to really just kind of feather it if you're going to keep it in high through a section like this. But it is fast! It goes up trees as well. It is fast. You just have to really get used to how it drives before you push it. Otherwise, you can very easily get yourself into some trouble with it, because the acceleration is wild. Come on, there we go. Ease it through. You have to, god, it's like a, whoa! It's like a really big Polaris RZR that has an LS in it, and way beefier axles and way bigger tires, in a way. I mean, it's not like an exact copy or anything like that, but it definitely feels like it's sort of in that same vein. Also, I mean, it has a solid axle in the rear, whereas whoa! Okay, so when I say the power kicks in hard, it kicks in really, really hard, and it sometimes doesn't feel like it always kicks in at the same time, so you have to kind of prepare yourself to get kind of kicked in the face by the power if you have it in high and you're trying to go up an obstacle. But, god, how am I going to turn around? I'm either going to have to turn around or do this backwards, one of the two. I do have a feeling that the rear steer one is either going to be a lot better to drive or a lot worse to drive Or both. It might be both. And the reason why I say it might be both is because the rear steer one might be awesome in terms of the crawling stuff, but it might be really, really wacky in terms of the high-speed driving. Because rear steer plus high speed, at least, well, opposite phase rear steer during high speed is kind of sketchy. Now, same phase at high speed is fine, but you got to be careful with the opposite phase at high speed. And these really don't change rear steer phases. So, I mean, if they did, that'd be, like, some insane tech, but I don't think these do that. Come on. Uh-oh. 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 I'm just trying to walk it through. I'm just trying to walk it through. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. It didn't want to do it. I'm going to beat the bus. No, I'm not, but I'm going to carry the bus. I'm just... oh my God, I carried the bus all the way down the hill. I've never carried the bus that far before. I've never actually caught the bus and carried it. That's wild. Around the roller coaster obstacle. Let's see if I can just blow through this at speed. Well, I mean, we landed sideways, but it was basically okay with it. There we go. Not bad. Oh, God, not bad. I'm gonna give it, like, this is like half throttle, 3/4 throttle, and it just, like, shoots itself through. Oh, yep, that's not gonna go well. You really have to kind of get accustomed to what speed it likes to hit jumps at, because if you don't, yeah, you're kind of just in deep trouble. That's half throttle through mud. It's insane in mud. It's absolutely insane in mud. Just gonna try and walk it through this section on 2 wheels as opposed to 4. It's a motorcycle. It's fine. Although, we're using really the back or front 2 wheels and not necessarily like 1 front wheel and 1 back wheel. So is it actually a motorcycle? Probably not. All right, let's put it into, let's let it shift up into 6th. Full power up the hill. Oh! Ooh. I wanted to see if it would actually make that, and all evidence points to the answer being no. This might flip it over. I'm not sure. Well, it should. It's not going to. Yeah, it's not going to. We're going to have to winch from the rocker, which is fine. I just don't really want to win. Well, I don't like changing winch points halfway through. I sort of feel like if you can get it right the first time, it's, like, really satisfying, but... Oh. Alright, I'm gonna just nail it up the hill. Whoa! It's gonna go over. Yep. But that's okay, because we got another one to try. Yeah, we got another version to try. So, this is the rear steer version, and the rear steer version I'm expecting to be even crazier, because this thing's high gear plus rear steer, I don't even want to know how insanely nuts that's gonna be. Well, actually, okay. It's actually pretty easy to catch. I was expecting it to sort of, like, whip from one side to the other, because there are some rear steer vehicles that, well, it'll do it to some degree if you try to counter, like, more than it wants you to. But, wow, it actually initiated a drift really, really well. Come on. Come back down. Thank you. Now, this should be, oh, God, this should be wild in high, because with the rear steer, didn't want to pick up. With the rear steer, you can sort of walk the front and rear tires rather than just trying to walk the front, which will sometimes help you go faster through mud, but it just depends on how deep the mud is. There we go. Oh my God, I kicked that way too hard. Yeah, I kicked that way too hard. You just kind of have to get, again, accustomed to how savagely it delivers power, because the power delivery really is so savage. Backing it up one more time, and also I feel like we already rutted this course up in the first one, so I'm not surprised that it has its own little set of difficulties coming through here the second time, but yeah, it really bogged out quick on that one. I mean, that's okay, but because I kind of expected it to do that, but I didn't really expect it to do it that quickly. That's not bad. Whoa. Catching it is a little trickier with the rear steer, but I think the rear steer can add a bunch of advantages if you really put the time into learning it. Now, the maneuver... Whoa, God. The maneuverability through here should be great. However, if we let it really hit the power in high, we're going to have to be really careful. Turn off throttle. Oh, well, okay. That front axle isn't collision. I don't know if the rear is or not. The rear might be. I don't think the front is, because the front, we just, like, glitched it through a tree. So I don't think the front is CDT at all. There we go. Nice and easy. Round. Oh, well, skipped a corner there. Flew over it, but that's okay. The maneuverability is tremendous. Like, with the rear steer in a tight section like this, you could definitely be really fast if you've got a lot of practice with it. This on the Ultra 4 racetrack would be insane. Trying not to flip it through here. Oh, trying not to stall it as well, but stalling it kind of came before flipping it, so... Yeah, while the handling of the rear steer one is really sharp, it comes with its own set of challenges. Woo! There we go. I'll go. Oh, whoa, whoa. Like, if you could stop, like, snapping every which way, that would be great. Or are you kidding me? We're going to have trouble with the entrance? Nope. Not letting that happen. Oh, bruh, come on. That's not even remotely close to what I was trying to do. Alright, we're gonna have to go around the edge, because I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time just trying to get over those two cars. And, yeah, okay, that should work. I mean, that's kind of the alternate line, to where, like, if it doesn't want to go up the middle, I will take it around the edge. And it's a fine alternate line to use, I think. I just always like to give vehicles the chance to go up the center, and if they want to do it, that's great, but if they don't want to do it, we do have a backup route for them. There you go. The maneuverability of the rear steer version is really good. I just feel like it, I don't know, it comes with its own set of challenges, but it also comes with its own set of advantages, so it may just balance itself out. I mean, the other one we really had to kind of go into full attack mode to kind of make it through the junkyard. This, you don't even need to attack at all. It just walks itself. I think because it's sort of, it sort of, with the rear steer, it sort of acts like a snake, and it just slithers through all the obstacles. That might be just enough of a difference to go, nope. If we could just barely inch it. There we go. Had to give it a little bit more. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. That's sketch. But that is not sketch. And that actually should work. Okay, cool. That should work. No bus to fall on me this time, which is preferable. Oh, that one fell as well. Big, oh god, bit of a big yikes. But that's alright. I have to put, like, input very little steering to get it around the roller coaster obstacle. The roller coaster obstacle is sort of just there at this point. It's like, you just have to, like, periodically tap the steering, and then that's it. You're done. You're good to go. And up and oh god. Didn't really want to do that, did it? I mean, it sort of did, but... Just go, there we go. Learned my lesson the first... Oh, God! It's a 180. It's fine. It's fine. Style points, right? Style points is how this works. Dude, oh my god. I can't believe the difference between this one and the other one in terms of, like, how they perform in the mud. The other one, like, just took off and... Well, I guess it all depends on where you enter, because there it took off just fine. Yeah, the other one, like, bombed through here like it was nobody's business. Well, now that's what this one's doing. So I guess, again, it just depends on, like, what angle you enter the mud at, because it'll still do it. It just... Oh, but starting to get bogged down here really bad, though. Starting to really, really, really get bogged down here. Let's go up and over. There you go, there you go, there you go, not bad. I got onto the brakes. I didn't want to get flipped over again. Whoa, pick it up. Oh no, lost all its steam. Flat out. Oh god, can I land on top of the other one? Maybe? Yes, but only partially. But if you guys enjoyed this look at this actually really, really fun buggy, then make sure you leave us a like. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to be in the know when any of my new uploads or streams are live. And also, if you want to check out some more information on these vehicles, I'll leave a link to Frog's Discord in the description box down below as well. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.